Joining me right now, Dana Santos, our pro sports mobility coach, talking about practical yoga, things you can do to make your life better. Today we're going to talk about 4 or 5 healthy morning habits to seize the day. Number 1, breathing.
Yes.
What? Tell me.
Before you get out of bed, just establish a long, deep breath. And we've talked about this before. Remember, we talked about how your breathing impacts your posture.
Yeah.
So you want to get your rib cage to drop. You want to get your ribs to move as you breathe. So you take some long, deep breaths. It also helps to clear your mind a little bit, but we'll talk about that in point 4.
Yeah.
And then when you do get out of bed, move your body in all different directions. So think about all the directions your spine can go in. So we can rotate, we can move laterally.
That's a side move we're looking at right there, yeah.
We can go into extension, which is like just a little back bend. You don't have to get crazy. Flexion, bending over. But make sure you take your arms over your head and you move both arms, because think about when you get out of bed.
Yeah.
It's the same side. You grab the door handle the same way. We brush our teeth. We're very sided, so use both sides of your body.
But most of us, when we get up, we just get up and stumble to the mirror, turn on the water.
Right.
We don't do these little things, this kind of a stretching. No. And that really does make a difference, huh?
It makes a huge difference in terms of aligning yourself, you know? So that, and then all those aches and pains that we get from using that one side of our body, we can help prevent that a little bit, so that's helpful.
Is the only reason we don't do that is because we just don't want to get into the immediate thinking mode, I've got to do something structured when I get out of bed?
I think most of us don't think about it at all. You don't give it a
You're
thought,
right. I know,
you know,
I don't,
because
just
you don't
right.
have to think about, if I'm going to grab something, I'm going to use my right hand. And so sometimes it helps to even like try to brush your teeth with your left hand, you know, use the other side of your body.
There were toothpaste all over.
I've tried it. It's a little hilarious. But okay, number 3, not everyone loves this one, but water before coffee.
Yeah.
And they've done studies on this. It boosts your metabolism, and not cold water. You want to, like, I'll leave a bottle of water on my nightstand at night, and then in the morning it's the first thing that you drink. So drink the water before the coffee. I'm not saying don't drink the coffee, but you're dehydrated when you first wake up.
Yeah, now how much do you have to drink to make it have a difference? We're talking about a cup, 2 cups,
All
8
right,
ounces?
Well, so, and I've told you this before, this is my favorite kind of water because this is electrolyte enriched, this 10 water, and you can get it at Publix.
Yeah.
But it's electrolyte enriched, which means that you can drink half as much water and get just as hydrated. So drink half a bottle of water, and that's not a lot.
Yeah,
and you wake up in the morning thirsty.
Yeah, you do, but I always think, listen, I tried to drink 8 ounces of the water in the morning, and I took it, and it was like, man, I'm so full, now I'm not going to eat anything, although that can be probably good.
Well, yeah.
Cutting down your weight
So
a little
now
bit.
you're boosting your metabolism and also filling your stomach a little bit, so that maybe you don't eat that huge
Okay,
breakfast.
so we're talking about that breathing is very, very important. Do a stretching exercise, do water and before coffee, and mindfulness meditation. Now, you said you can kind of incorporate this meditation with number 1. How does that work?
So when we've talked about mindfulness meditation before, we did a segment on that. It doesn't have to be about starting with a clear mind. Instead, just focus on your breathing. So when you take those breaths in the morning before you get out of bed, take 10 to 20 and just focus on the sensations of your breath. That's it. Clear your mind.
That clears your mind.
And decide, I'm going to take 10 breaths. And if you lose count of the 10 breaths because you're thinking about your to-do list or whatever it is, start over. Just commit to 10 breaths.
And the last one I think is most important, attitude of gratitude. Tell me what you do when you and your husband are the board in the bathroom, which you write on.
All right, so you're going to use the bathroom in the morning, right? So you're going to have to look at this board. I put a whiteboard, just a small one, $5 at Walmart, put it on the back of my bathroom door. And every night we've committed to writing 3 things that we were grateful for during the day. And it can be as simple as a nice family dinner, I'm healthy, something like that. And then in the morning when you get up, it's one of the first things, we're all human, we have to use the bathroom. One of the first things you see, and you're reminded, I was grateful for these things yesterday.
And I'll tell you, every wealthy person that I've ever interviewed who's been very, very successful has done the same thing about having an attitude of gratitude. If people want to look at these, and we've already done 3 other reports on some of the other things, your website is what?
Mobilitymaker.com.
Mobilitymaker.com, and when you get there, you're going to go to the media section, and you can see these interviews and learn more tips from Dana. Thank you so much. I'm stretching right now. Can't you tell? That's
Move in
good.
all directions.
Dana, thank you.
Drink some water. Here.
Go.